Plan to leave on an enamoring investigation as we dig into a perplexing and baffling domain, revealing insight into the quarrelsome claims encompassing Jay-Z and his supposed endeavors to smother people who have actually considered declaring his gayness over the course of time. Various people with insider information have ventured forward attesting the rapper's orientation direction, just to later withdraw their assertions under confounding conditions. Inside the shadows, a murmuring vortex of hypothesis about Jay-Z's implied gay character has taken structure, joined by mumbles of terrorizing and control. We have every one of the subtleties. Yet before I spill anything, ensure first that you buy into our channel and hit that warning ranger for additional updates and recordings like this presently. How about we make a plunge music? In the event that you call them a homo, better believe it, better believe it. Jay, you know he's a homo. The hip bounce local area is abuzz with intense hypothesis as various unmistakable figures brought up issues in regards to Jay-Z's orientation inclination from Jazzo to Puma right. And surprisingly, the straightforward rapper 50 Penny. Apparently nobody is avoiding examining this petulant subject. In ongoing news, 50 Penny gathered huge consideration when he drew examinations between Jay-Z and Basquiat, the prestigious gay painter, strikingly in the wake of being denied the chance to perform at the Super Bowl. 50 Penny stays steadfast in his assurance to uncover Jay-Z declining to be hushed. This continuous adventure proceeds to spellbind and incite contention inside the business. The actual picture after a gay painter. I'll be home. We need to seem to be a gay painter. What are we referring to here? We're discussing Basquiat. For sure 50 Penny has gained notoriety for his daring and unashamed disposition. And apparently he isn't wondering whether or not to address Jay-Z transparently. By imparting his considerations and insights, 50 Penny is inciting conversations and welcoming the general population to consider elective features of Jay-Z's persona that might have recently slipped by everyone's notice or neglected. His bluntness adds to the continuous talk encompassing Jay-Z offering new viewpoints and testing assumptions. It is through these sincere demeanors that specialists like 50 Penny have the ability to shape public discernments and shed light on various components of individuals of note. Not just that, 50 Penny likewise guaranteed that he found Jay-Z in the act, having a person to fellow activity at the Super Bowl party, saying some smooth __. Behind a Super Bowl right 50 quarter in the act, we're on some smooth __. Previous pal of Jay's Jazzo didn't totally discredit the claims, and surprisingly seemed to agree at one point that 50 Penny was expressing truly very much should by this. It's fascinating to see how 50 Penny's remarks have filled the debate about Jay-Z's implied direction. These charges don't have all the earmarks of being disappearing at any point in the near future, and clearly individuals are turning out to be more keen on learning reality with regards to Jay-Z's own life. However, 50 Penny is known for making provocative cases. He isn't the one in particular who has addressed Jay-Z's orientation character. Panther Wright is a craftsman and lobbyist who made a few disputable cases. She hasn't stayed away from the subject and has been frank about her perspectives. Panther Wright hasn't avoided offering her viewpoint about Jay-Z's thought orientation direction. She is as yet given to coming clean and focusing a light on what she sees as happening in the hip bounce industry. This in spite of the way that she is as of now in prison and managing troubles. An opposition unfamiliar, you could excuse 50 Penny's declarations as an endeavor to vindicate Jay-Z for their earlier fight. Jazzo, anyway, had compelling reason need to create data about Jay-Z since. Supposing that anybody knew Jay's alright to talk about Jay-Z's implied orientation direction. It was Jazzo has now pursued the choice to openly examine Jay-Z's supposed Illuminati associations. Subsequent to Jay's previous buddy makes the ludicrous attestation that Jay-Z is an individual from a gay mystery club of some kind or another. If Jay-Z was an individual from a mysterious society, the questioner addressed Jay-Z's previous associate, the Mysterious Society. With Jay-Z, he's included Jazzo, answered Jazzo's new proclamations, have started extraordinary conversations in regards to Jay-Z's life, uncovering perspectives that might be stowed away from the public. Jazzo's perceptions incorporate the meaning of Jay-Z alluding to himself as Jehovah, which he sees as having further associations with sinister and divine imagery. This adds one more layer to the continuous discourse, encompassing Jay-Z's supposed orientation inclination, testing the public view of him as a devoted hetero-family man. The disclosure, while not really unexpected in an industry known for close-aided people, prompts a more extensive investigation of the intricacies inside well-known individuals' lives and the personas they present. Pip C likewise discussed this. Let me say this, you all probably won't generally approve of this on the grounds that many individuals could do without stuff yet. ATN's viewed as the dead capital of the world right now. He individuals even think that Jay-Z is concealing his actual self from the public as a result of requests from additional influential individuals who control the business and the world. Hello, yet how might you misdirect such countless masses of individuals? When individuals, everyone pays attention to Jay. He is doing the offering of his lords, and he's working effectively. Certain individuals, even except Jay-Z, is made up for keeping a specific public picture and filling in as a mannequin for the more predominant components in the business. Who are these persuasive figures? And for what reason do they ask gay individuals like Jay-Z to hide their orientation direction? We know nothing about that, except for one thing is for sure: Jay-Z's faultless exterior has now disintegrated, and 50 Penny won't ease up until the world learns the genuine Jay-Z story. The competition between Jay-Z and 50 Penny has been notable and progressing for a long while. It started when 50 Penny burst onto the rap scene with a diss track focusing on noticeable figures in the business Jay-Z disapproved, and answered in his own tunes. Following this trade, Jay Simple, seeing himself as a prevailing power in the business, selected to not straightforwardly draw in with 50 Penny. As the leader of Def Jam, the record mark that housed Kanye West's collection, he decisively involved Kanye as a competitor against 50 Penny. The two rappers went head-to-head with collection discharges, harmonizing in a no-holds-barred rivalry. The contention between Jay-Z and 50 Penny has encountered a few warned minutes throughout the long term. 50 Penny reviewed a specific occurrence in Las Vegas, in which even Beyonce, Jay-Z's significant other, allegorically jumped in with both feet. As per 50 Penny, Beyonce stood up to him in Las Vegas after he swung by to converse with her significant other, prepared to participate in a battle. She was on a windowsill. "We were in Vegas," 50 Penny immediately acknowledged by Beyonce's fierce face and stance that she was prepared to battle him to guard her significant other. "And I'm similar to stand by the thing. Is she doing that as me and Jay stuff? This ain't got nothing to do with you, young lady." Well, this was very surprising for 50 Penny, and he was passed on befuddled over how to answer. It was one of those circumstances where you were like, hold up, on the off chance that you express this to Jay, he'll take a gander at you and go. Now that happened, yet 50 Penny never sorted out how he should answer what is happening. After all, it is very overpowering in the event that Beyonce moves forward to battle you. I don't know precisely how to answer. You are still Beyonce. You realize she brought that large number of episodes have added to the continuous account encompassing the contention. It is fundamental to perceive that private issues between craftsmen can frequently be energized by different factors and ought to be assessed inside them.